Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Raymond and Tirsa Martin High School's 2021 commencement exercise. I invite everyone to please stand for the presentation of colors by the Martin High School ROTC and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and National Anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing. As we celebrate this special occasion, I humbly request a moment of silence for all those coping with COVID and the loss of ones during the pandemic. Particularly, I want to honor the memory of one of our own family, including Superintendent Dr. Marcus Nelson, our Martin High School teachers, Mr. Carlos Cavazos, Mrs. Mary Louise Gonzalez, Mr. Hector Lozano, security guard, and our cafeteria worker, Mr. Juan Pineda. A moment of silence, please, in their honor. May we find comfort and healing in the good works that they performed, and on behalf of all our staff and students, Godspeed. We miss you. Please be seated. Please keep in mind that this is a formal ceremony. Please turn off your phones and place them on silent mode. I ask that in consideration of others, you refrain from shouting or using makers or trying to get your graduates' attention. Everyone here wishes to celebrate this important accomplishment today. We want to celebrate this moment in a dignified manner for the benefit of everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's give an animal clap for the mighty Martin class of 2021. At this time, allow me to introduce the platform honored guests. Our honored guests will please stand and be recognized as I say your names. Our Board of Trustees, the Honorable Mr. Hector J. Garcia, LISD Board President. The Honorable Mr. Hector J. Noyola, LISD Board Vice President. The Honorable Ms. Monica Garcia, our LISD Board Secretary. The Honorable Dr. Minita Ramirez, LISD Board Parliamentarian. The Honorable Mr. Jose A. Valdez, LISD Board Trustee. The Honorable Mr. Ricardo Garza, LISD Board Trustee. The Honorable Mr. Guadalupe Gomez, our LISD Board Trustee. Our Superintendent of Schools for the Laredo Independent School District, Dr. Sylvia Guerra Rios. Our special guests, the Honorable U.S. Congressman Dr. Henry Cuellar. The Honorable Justice of the Peace, Precinct 1, Place 2, the Honorable Judge Oscar Liendo. And of course, Valerie Ramirez and David Herrera, the parents of the valedictorian. Sylvia Sanchez de Lozano, and in memoriam, Victor Manuel Lozano, parents of our salutatorian and their family, all the way from Las Vegas. At this time, I would like for all LISD cabinet and directors, please stand and be recognized for all of your hard work. How about a round of applause for Mr. Kyle Kippenbrock, your senior sponsor. Ms. Delia Sainz, your senior advisor. Our Martin High School counselors, Ms. Aurora Salinas, senior counselor. Rosa Olga Lozano, junior counselor. Ms. Leticia Garibay, sophomore counselor. Ms. Dalia Martinez, lead and freshman counselor. Ms. Zulema Mata Perez, early college high school counselor. Ms. Maricela Ayala, special populations counselor. Mrs. Stacy Evans, our at-risk CCMR counselor. And Mr. Antonio Cavazos, our LCDC counselor. Let's not forget our Martin High School administration, Ms. Geraldina Redondo, director of the Dr. Dennis D. Cantu, Early College High School. Mr. Victor Guerra, who is retiring from Tigerland Career Academy's Dean. Ms. Carmen del Carmen Linares, Assistant Principal. Mr. Fidel Hernandez, Assistant Principal. Dr. Elsa Reina Barron, our Assistant Principal. Mr. Alan Tejerina, your Curriculum and Instruction Dean. And I am Guillermo Pro, your proud principal. Today's diploma roll call will be called out by Ms. Cristina Segura and Mr. Carl Medina. I would also like to proudly recognize our teachers, paraprofessionals, and all our Tiger staff. All our Tiger staff, please stand and be recognized. And of course, our parents, please parents, stand and be recognized for all of your hard work. Your children are graduating today. At this time, I would like to call on the Honorable Hector J. Garcia, LSD Board President, to deliver a message to our students. Please help me welcome.
Thank you very much, and congratulations, Martin Tigers. I am honored to be here among you all. I'm here to introduce my speaker, Mr. Noyola, a product of LISD, a graduate of Martin in 1961. He was an educator of LISD. He now is the executive director of the Boys and Girls Club. He is a true Tiger. His love not only for the students, his son, the sport of basketball, football, any kind of sport is unbelievable. I also want to say congratulations from Mr. Joe Valdez, who couldn't be with us today, but at a phone call earlier asked me to congratulate all of you for your hard work and dedication. It's been a hard time. This whole year and a half that we've gone through trying to keep everybody safe, keeping our teachers safe, keeping our students safe. Board had to make some decisions that were not popular, but at the end of the day, we did what was best for you all, the students of Martin High School and LISD. But it gives me at this moment to introduce Mr. Noyola. Please come up and give some words. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Garcia. Hello, Tigerland. Good evening, graduates, teachers, administrators, parents, and friends. It is truly an honor to welcome you on behalf of the LISD Board of Trustees. I'm very humbled to be here. I appreciate this beautiful sea of red and your smiling faces. What a privilege it is to witness and be part of this important milestone in your life. This year, the largest class in Laredo Independent School District is Martin High School, class of 2021, with 490 graduates, including 75 students from the Dr. Dennis D. Cantu Early College School. We are here this evening to celebrate a new chapter in your lives. Your excitement is well justified, as life will soon offer you many different and amazing choices that will help to shape your future. But today, it's all about you, 490 students. You are the graduates who have had to put up with many challenges and roadblocks than any other class in the history of LISD. But none of that stopped you. Your resilience, fortitude, and ganas got you through this difficult period. Think about it. Now you can handle anything that comes your way. You're truly entering the most exciting time of your life. The world is in front of you, ready for the taking. Whether you want to go to college and get a degree, enter the workforce, or enter a career in the military, opportunities will always be there. It is up to you to take advantage of them and work diligently to achieve your goals. So class of 2021, I dare to challenge yourself. I dare you to make your road on the journey of life the most fulfilling that you can. Tigers, work hard, live honestly, and be ready to adapt to change. Now, you join the hundreds of graduates who are proud to call Martin High School their alma mater. Now, it's your turn to make your mark in the community, to make this world a better place to live by using your God-given talents. My beautiful granddaughter, Trishelle, is graduating from Tigerland. Trish, I am proud of you, I love you, and I love the class of 2021. God bless you, be safe, make wise decisions, and come back and visit often. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Noela, for that wonderful message. As the son of two migrant parents, Dr. Henry Cuellar has served as State Representative, Texas Secretary of State, and now a U.S. Congressman. Dr. Cuellar understands students' success in higher education is greatly dependent on the success in the pre-K through 12th grades. Congressman Cuellar also served as an influential U.S. House Appropriations Committee where he helped add billions of dollars to both public and higher education institutions. And Congressman Cuellar's top priorities are education, healthcare, jobs, and homeland security. Please help me welcome your U.S. Congressman Henry Cuellar.
Thank you so much for that kind of introduction. To the best superintendent Laredo has, congratulations for the work that you have done. To the principal also, thank you so much. And to the school board that provides all the vision, thank you so much for the work. And all the educators, family members, friends, congratulations to the class of 2021. Gracias, Padre. Mamás, por el trabajo bien hecho con los niños que tienen aquí. You know, this class is very special. If you look at the 490 students that have graduated, over 40% are graduating with a GPA of 90 or higher. Congratulations. Scholarships have been awarded more than $6.7 million to this class, and over 1,400 college hours have been awarded. This is a great graduating class. By the way, 3 district championships also, so again, congratulations also. My message today is very simple. My wife graduated from Martin High School, and when her father passed away, 98 years of age, he passed her over a little piece of paper that it was called Tres Cosas Importantes, Tres Cosas Grandes. And let me just read that message so I can conclude today and go on with the graduation. I got this document and translated it from Spanish into English, and it goes like this: Tres Cosas Grandes. There are 3 things we must be: pure, just, and honest. There are 3 things we must master: character, language, and conduct. There are 3 things we must have: courage, affection, and kindness. There are 3 things we must give: help to the needy, consolation to the sad, and esteem to those who deserve it. There are 3 things we must love: wisdom, virtue, and innocence. There are 3 things we must praise: frugality, industriousness, and promptness. There are 3 things we must despise: cruelty, arrogance, and ingratitude. And finally, we must achieve 3 things: goodness of the heart, integrity of our purpose, and joy. And if you look at those 3 things, it tells you one thing. We not only learn from PhDs or MDs or people who have masters, sometimes we learn so many things with things or individuals that might have just a few years of education, like my wife's father had just a few years. So we must learn, especially for our parents. So with that, I say to the class of 2021, you have done a wonderful job. As Hector said, Mr. Ayola said a few minutes ago, the world is waiting for you. And with that, I said, God bless you. God bless the United States of America. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Cuellar. And now, To address you is our district leader. Please help me welcome our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Sylvia Guerra Rios.
Good afternoon, everyone. Members of the LISD Board of Trustees, honored guests, parents, and families, and soon-to-be graduates of the mighty class of Martin High School for 2021. It is a pleasure and a privilege to address each of you during this year's commencement ceremonies. De parte de nuestra mesa directiva escolar de LISD, les ofrezco un saludo muy sincero y de todo corazón. Without a doubt, seniors, this school year has been like no other. Yet the traditions of our district and Martin High School have survived the scourge of COVID as our seniors celebrated their wins, endured their defeats, joined their classmates at homecoming, celebrated in May, danced at their proms held under the stars, and perhaps courageously waited in line for their COVID vaccines. On behalf of our LISD family of educators and Board of Trustees, I extend our most sincere and heartfelt thanks to every teacher, every staff member, every administrator, and every parent, abuelito y abuelita, who has worked to ensure the success of our students, our Martin High School Tigers. I want to also at this time congratulate Mr. Pro for being one of the most energetic and passionate principals of Laredo ISD. I am so proud of him because he will take on the reins of the Fine Arts Directorship at Laredo ISD. And that same enthusiasm, that same encouragement, that same believe in with all your heart in everything that you attempt, he will bring to our district. And you, as the last graduating class under his eye and in his heart, I know that you are just as proud of him as we are of him. To the mighty class of 2021, I want you to take this time to look around you. There is one 87-year-old Martin High School graduate who will share the stage tonight with you. As a member of this class, having served and having believed in education, he is here with us today. So I want to congratulate him ahead of time, Mr. Martinez, for being here with us and for honoring our class and education. To the mighty class of 2021, I hope that you will in some way find meaning in the words of Johanna McBride, who received her Bachelor of Science in Nursing this year from Boise State University. She said, "Behind you, all your memories. Before you, all your dreams. Around you, all who love you. And within you, all you need." This is such a special graduation for LISD because yes, we've had to endure so much, you have had to endure so much, and today you endure the sun. Thank you for what you have done. But I want you to think back about these words that I'm asking you to take into your heart. Behind you, all your memories. Let the memories that you have gathered from the day you were born serve to give you strength when you feel helpless. Let these memories be the light that guides you in the darkness that at times you will feel is overwhelming. Let the memories of your learning carry you forward in everything that you attempt. Before you, all of your dreams. Dare to dream what your tomorrow will be. But understand that no dream is ever perfect. No dream is the complete realization of what you want in your life. Your dreams are simply a reflection of the goals that you have set for yourself. And they require a firm commitment to the work that you will have to do to make those dreams a reality. Just like you did when you were on that field waiting to play football, or on the court waiting for that first game or that last point that you want to score, or for the Dynasty Cantu graduates who this year received an Associate of Science degree. All of these dreams were something that began as a seed, but now they became real, and they are you. Just remember that your dreams are your own, and the commitment that you have to your dreams are what will ensure what will happen to you and your future. Around you, all who love you. And I want you to really think about that. There will be times, special times like this one, when you will need those who have comforted you and brushed away your tears when you fell. Those who have chased away the monsters that you thought were hiding under your bed or in your closet when you were a little kid. Those who stood by you during your victories and who stood by you during your defeats. Those who will always believe in you and your dreams because they love you. Within you, all that you need. I am so comforted and inspired and understand that what you have within you right now is the potential to be more than anyone can ever be in your shoes. You have those memories, those dreams, the supports that your teachers gave you, the love that your parents gave you. You have everything within you to reach for that next victory, to reach for that next dream. And the dreams will change with time. But you, Martin High School Tigers of the class of 2021, you are already special because you've endured so much. But it's not the end. Within you is all you need. Graduation is not the last step. It is the next step in your journey. Know that you will make mistakes, and some may drastically change the course of your life. But the true test of your character is how you respond to the challenges and how you respond to the opportunities. As Tony Robbins once stated, the only impossible journey is the one that you never begin. So I challenge you, take the journey that you are on right now, climb the next step to that dream that you want, and be all that you can be. Go be great. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord will be with you wherever you go. Joshua chapter 1, verses 1 through 9. Congratulations, God bless, felicidades, mil gracias, y que Dios siempre los bendiga.
Thank you, Dr. Rios. And now, my last graduating class. Here we are, commencement. I want you to close your eyes and to remember something. Let's remember something together. The smell of the A building. The smell of the B building. The creaking of the wooden floors. How many of you remember walking that first time into the A building and those wooden floors would creak and you're trying to come in class because you're a little late maybe and you're like, "Ay," I don't want my teacher to see me. Those are the experiences that make Martin High School. No other high school has those wooden floors. And if those wooden floors and the terrazzo floors could speak, they would tell you the rich cultural stories of what it means to be a Martin Tiger. Nobody knows what it is to be in the A building, walking up the stairs that have a little bow in them because thousands of Martin graduates, many of whom are in the stands right now, your parents, your grandparents, tus abuelitos, walk those halls just like you. And some of you are going to have kids, and your kids are going to walk through those halls, and their kids are going to walk through those halls. And you are continuing something awesome, something beautiful, algo con ganas y amor. We are the graduating class of Martin High School. No one will ever know what it smells like in the A building in the morning. Nobody will know how beautiful it sounds to hear the creaking floors of the classrooms. Nobody will know what it is to get in line in the cafeteria, to get those tacos, to get those burritos, to get those tamales that were so good in the morning. Those tamales that helped you pass those STAR tests. And remember the pep rallies. Hijo, those pep rallies. When I was a freshman, when I was a sophomore, hijos, el acordeon, our viral videos, all the things that we did, all the things that make Martin High School that beautiful school that lives and breathes. I'm telling you, folks, I've always told you since the time you were freshmen, Martin High School lives through you. You are the living embodiment of that school, and you will forever take with you all of the qualities that Martin High School gives you: loyalty, honesty, and ganas. And I want you to take that to the furthest place that you can take, because today you are commencing the rest of your life. Today, together, Martin High School's legacy prospered. And never forget, once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Sí, señor, Martin High School. At this time, allow me to introduce our Certificate of Merit recipients. These outstanding students represent the top 5% of Martin High School's class of 2021. Dr. Rios, please join me in congratulating these students by waving and telling them how awesome they are. Here are our students. Please stand and be recognized. Osiel Robledo, Adriana Leija, Carlos Emilio Ruiz, Jocelyn Itzel Patiño, Clarisa Denise Vega, Jazmín Naizet Ramirez, Daina Genesi Garza, Deandra Janae Wiggins, Ruben Jesus Barbarena Olivo, Gladys Alondra Reyes, Ana Cristina Aguirre, Aaron Martinez, Kimberly Espinosa, Carlos James Gonzalez, Gael de la O, Victoria Lara, Valerie G. Salinas, Elsie A. Leon, Catherine Trejo, Neida Gomez, Laura B. Carizales, Trishelle A. Fuentes, your salutatorian Rosa Lozano, and your valedictorian Stephanie Herrera. The top 5%, a round of applause for our students. At this time, allow me to introduce our Val and Sal. Our valedictorian and salutatorian will be presented with an honor award. Dr. Rios, please join me for this. Our salutatorian for the mighty class of 2021 is Rosa Lozano. Rosa's parents are Sylvia Sanchez de Lozano and in memoriam Victor Manuel Lozano. Please join me here at the front of the stage. Rosa will be attending Texas A&M University in College Station, where she will pursue a degree in biomedical science. Upon completion of the program, she hopes to continue her studies at the University of Texas Dell Medical School in Austin, where she will pursue a career in sports medicine. Our valedictorian for the mighty class of 2021 is Stephanie L. Herrera. Stephanie's parents are Valerie Ramirez and Daniel Herrera. Please Join me at the front of the stage. Stephanie will be attending Texas A&M International University, where she will major in biology. She aspires to go to medical school and specialize in radiology. At this time, we will have our valedictorian's address by Stephanie L. Herrera.
Thank you. Good evening, parents, faculty, honored guests, and the graduating class of 2021. It gives me great honor to stand before you as valedictorian from Martin High School and as a member of the first graduating cohort from the Cantu Early College. Despite the many hardships we faced this past year, we were able to overcome these uncertainties. Each and every one of us here has, wait, sorry, wait, what? I'm sorry, I got lost. Each and every one of us is here because we kept working hard for our dream to walk across this stage. And look at us now. We have finally made it. We are at our high school graduation. Who would have thought that we'd get here so fast? These 4 years have not been the easiest, but we have persevered. Be proud of what you all have accomplished, especially those of you who were given the opportunity to experience part of your future college life. So many of us here have already earned an associate's degree, and so many other classmates have earned numerous college hours. With that being said, I would like to thank our teachers who have always encouraged us and went above and beyond to make sure our education was fulfilled through remote learning and never gave up on us. We could not have done this without you all, but let us not forget our principals and counselors and staff who have also been there supporting us throughout the years. Most important, I want to thank my friends and family for their endless love and support. I would not be up here giving you all this speech if it weren't for my parents. They have both sacrificed so much for me and have motivated me to be the best version of myself every day. So all I wanted to do is make them proud. I would like to share my message with the class of 2021. I hope you all remember this as you experience new paths in your future. I urge you all to do whatever makes you happy. It does not matter what it takes or how long it takes to get there. Just push yourself to get to where you want to be, because at the end of the day, it's your life. You may not be able to control every situation, but you can control the way you react to them. So don't let anything or anyone get in the way of your happiness. We all have a bright future ahead of us, so let's not let it go to waste. In closing, I would like to remind you all, once a tiger, always a tiger. Thank you.
Thank you so much for those awesome words. Stephanie and Rosa, will you please join your class now? Okay. At this time, I would like to recognize the students that have completed the House Bill 1 Dual Enrollment Program, having earned 12 college credit hours. Please stand and be recognized. We would also like to recognize our students from the Dr. Dennis D. Cantu Early College High School. This is the first graduating class from Dr. Dennis D. Cantu Early College High School with 46 students earning an associate's degree. please stand and be recognized. In addition, I would like to recognize the talented students from the Vidal M. Trevino School of Communications and Fine Arts. Please stand and be recognized. I would also like to recognize the hard work that was put in for our students from Jose A. Valdez High School. Please stand and be recognized. Students from the Sabas Perez Magnet School, please stand and be recognized. Also, our students from the Superintendent Student Advisory Council, they are wearing the black cord. Please stand and be recognized. I would also like to recognize our students that have completed their CPR certification. They are wearing the pink cord. Please stand and be recognized. Saving lives. Also, all career and technical education students that have the following certifications, please stand and be recognized. The Microsoft Certified Application Specialist, the IRS Volunteer Income Tax Assistant, the Office Proficiency Assessment and Certification, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, and the Safety and Pollution Prevention. Please stand and be recognized. Our students that took the CATE courses. At this time, the AEP grant from Laredo College, please stand and be recognized. And now, some special students. These students are going to go out and defend our country. They have entered our military. If you look over here on the home side, we've invited our military recruiters to be here with us. Here are students, each of them earning over $175,000 of scholarships individually. Jonathan Sonier from U.S. Navy. Omar Hernandez, the U.S. Navy. Jose Gines, the U.S. Navy. Harry Alvarez, the U.S. Marines. David Murillo, the U.S. Marines. Luis Uribe, the U.S. Marines. Jonathan Martinez, the U.S. Army. And Melvin Jared Benitez, the U.S. Air Force. We salute you and wish you all of the best in serving our country. Also, I would like to recognize our students that completed and are now fully licensed cosmetologists. Please stand and be recognized. Next, I would like to recognize all our students that have accumulated 100 hours or more of community service. Now, that is every student, so all students, please stand and be recognized for your community service. Now, remain standing if you have 500 hours or more. Remain standing if you have 1,000 hours, 2,000 hours, 4,000 hours. We're getting there. Stay standing if you have 5,000 hours. And now we have one student, Jacqueline Lorenzo, with a total of 5,116 hours. And the student that has accumulated the most hours is our very own Rosa Lozano with a total of 5,725 and a half community service hours. The total amount of hours for Martin High School is 217,566. Also, this class set a record for not only having the most graduates that we have graduated from Martin High School, but also earning a total of $6.754 million of scholarships. Let's hear it for the class of 2021. And let's not forget these students that gave it their all. These students had perfect attendance from 9th through 12th grade. Comprehend that. Perfect attendance from 9th through 12th grade. Please stand and be recognized. Stephanie Lizette Herrera. Natalie Montserrat Loredo. Daime Itzel Perez and Marin Ramos, perfect attendance 9 through 12. And now, perfect attendance kinder, pre-K through 12, Laura Paola Carrizales. Dr. Rios, I am now ready to present to you the mighty Martin High School class of 2021. Please join me at this time to certify the graduates. Graduates, please stand. I, Guillermo Pro, as proud principal of Raymond and Thesa Martin High School, proudly present and certify to the Laredo Independent School District Board of Trustees and to Dr. Sylvia Guerra Rios, Superintendent of Schools, that all the candidates before you have met all the graduation requirements of the state of Texas, the Texas Education Agency, as well as those of the Laredo Independent School District, and are now entitled to receive their high school diploma. I present to you the candidates of Martin High School, class of 2021.
All right, seniors, are you ready? With the authority vested in me by the Laredo Independent School District Board of Trustees and the Texas Education Agency, I, Sylvia Guerra Rios, certify that the members of the Martin High School graduating class of 2021 who have completed all graduation requirements are hereby proclaimed graduates with all the rights and privileges. Graduates, you may now move your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations.
At this time, the first row of students, please stand, and the rest of our graduates, please be seated. We will have the reading of the names, and we will come up and we'll take our picture.
Francisco David Martinez, Martin High School veteran. Kevin Alvarez. Ángel Abraham Navarro Lemos. Ricardo Daniel Acevedo Delgadillo. Ashley Azenet Aguayo. Allison Ray Agüero. Manuel Armando Aguilar. Ana Cristina Aguirre. Edward Alexis Aguirre. Roxanne Aguirre. Carla Jocelyn Alameda. Josué Noé Alonso. Nicolas Alvarado in absentia. Harry Owen Alvarez. Samuel Alvarez Jr. Juan Fernando Armendáriz. Samantha Arriazola. Jonali Renee Arredondo. Luis Gerardo Arredondo. Natalia Yvette Arrezola. Emily Ana María Arriaga. Jesús Marcos Arriaga. Manuel Salvador Arriaga Jr. Brian Absiay Arteaga Moreno. Marla Caroline Avila. Erica Maribel Ayala. Jennifer Alejandra Baca Izquierdo. Arlie Maday Valderas. Mark Anthony Ballesteros. Alejandro Moisés Banda. Ángel Alejandro Banda. Ruben Jesús Barberena Olivo. Ashley Cristel Barbosa. Ernesto Barrera Jr. Sharon Beltrán Lechuga in absentia. Ángel Rafael Benavides Fiscal. Melvin Jared Benitez. Alessandra Bernal. Gracie Samantha Botello. Jorge Enrique Brizuela III. Kevin Alberto Bryant. Mike Ángel Bueno. Maritza Lisette Calanche. Selvin Fernando Calix. David Camacho. Ana Jocelyn Campos Sosa. Sabrina Canales in absentia. Ceci Elizabeth Carballo. José Miguel Cárdenas. María Guadalupe Cárdenas. Jesús Antonio Cardona. Mary Ellen Cardona. Andrew Carrion. Isabella Marie Carrion. Christopher William Carrera. Laura Paola Carrizales. Kayla Daniela Casados. Luis Alberto Castañeda. Jorge Arturo Castañeda Jr. Andrea Castillo. César Emanuel Castillo. Jeffrey Damián Castillo. Liam Yair Castor García. Victoria Anaí Castro. Ricardo Aurelio Cavazos. Carlos Alonso Cerda. Valerie Annette Cerda. Salvador Antonio Chaires. Jason Josué Chávez. Carolina Cisneros. Jacqueline Cisneros. Rafael Cisneros. Brianna Compián. Cristel Estela Conde. Iram Contreras. Rachel Contreras. Stephanie Córdoba in absentia. Gerardo Adán Crispín. José Adolfo Crispín. Ángel Alberto Cruz. Daisy Cruz. José Ángel Cruz López. Telma Dávila. Diego de la Cruz. Alonso de la Garza. Leonardo de la Garza. Gael Alejandro de la O. Stephanie de la Rosa. Nathan Noel de la Rosa. Efraín de León. Adrián de los Santos. José Manuel de Luna Jr. Christopher del Ángel. Alfonso Delgado Jr., Mario Alberto Delgado Jr., Connie Diaz, Eduardo Alan Diaz in absentia, Francisco Javier Diaz, Michelle Alejandra Duenas, Vanessa Enamorado, Mark Anthony Escamilla, Sandra Lisbeth Escobar, Diana Michelle Esparza Molina, Azenet Espinosa, Kimberly Espinosa, Ariana Estevis, America Lorena Estrada, Carla Estrada, Emily Olivia Estrada, Laura Lisette Estrada Barrera, Arturo Yair Facundo, Sandy Fernandez in absentia, Araceli Flores, Carmen Yaritza Flores, Diana Flores, Eric Clemente Flores, Jesus Flores, Megan Alexandra Flores, Rogelio Alfredo Flores, Yair Flores in absentia, Jimena Flores Marchan, Henry Flores Jr., Janelle Angeline Flowers, Enrique Arturo Fuentes, José Manuel Fuentes, Trishelle Amanda Fuentes, José Ángel Gallegos, Angel Ulysses Galvan, Edgar Alejandro Galvan Jr., Christine Michelle Gomez, Carolina Garagarza in absentia, Ana Karen Garcia, Ashley Garcia, Dana Genesee Garcia, Darío Emanuel Garcia, Israel Garcia, Haritza Eileen Garcia, Jasmine Alexis Garcia, Jasmine Lee Garcia. Jesús Alejandro Garcia. Catherine Garcia. Lindsay Ray Garcia. Moisés Garcia. Steven Garcia. Jimena Garcia. Cecilia Gabriela Garcia Esquivel. Michelle Lee Garcia Mireles. Manuela Guadalupe Garcia Sosa. Francisco Javier Garcia III. Alberto Garcia Jr. Andrew Garcia Benitez in absentia. Camila Lizette Garza. Jeanette Araceli Garza. Ruby Roxanne Garza. Samantha Garza. Mary Olga Gastelum de la Cruz in absentia. Rebecca Lorraine Hill. Jose Felix Gines Jr. Ana Cani Gomez. Leslie Elizabeth Gomez. Neida Gomez. Iván Gomez Martinez. Aldo Gerardo González. Carlos James González. Christine Itzel González. Dominic Alexander González. Juan Luis González. Julianne González. Luz Dalila González. Maddie González. Naidelín Atzel González. Enrique Arturo González Ruiz in absentia. Humberto González Jr. Jesús González Jr. Karina Marie Guerra. Kevin Isaac Guerra. Roberto Guerra Jr. America Natalie Guerrero. Roberto Damián Guerrero. Jocelyn Guerrero Aguilar. Alondra Guerrero Moreno. Itzareli Azenet Gutierrez. Luis Francisco Gutierrez. Israel Hernández. Alejandra Hernández. Eduardo Said Hernández in absentia. Eric Alberto Hernández in absentia. Griselda Hernández. Itali Hernández. Janelle Iraíz Hernández. Jasmine Hernández. José Dolores Hernández. José Luis Hernández. Julisa Hernández. Kimberly Hernández. Omar Hernández. Paulina Hernández. Victoria Renee Hernández. Yulisa Giselle Hernández. Lisbeth Hernández Guerra in absentia. Diego Hernández Hernández. Arturo Herrera. Jorge Alberto Herrera. Stephanie Lizette Herrera, valedictorian. Sergio Ronaldo Herrera Jaques. Juan Antonio Huerta García. Heaven Ibarra. Diana Izaguirre. Thelma Juárez. Javier Darío Juárez Jr. Edward Lagunas Jr. Andrea Lara. Gerardo Alejandro Lara. Victoria Lorraine Lara. Juan Elías Leal. Anthony Ledesma. Adriana Leija. Samantha Iracema Leija. Esli Amelia León. Jesús Gerardo Leo Serra. Daisy Maribel Lerma. Eric Rosendo Limón. Stephanie Michelle Lindsay Miranda. José Daniel Llanos. Bixidu America Lopez.
Good job.
Kayla Andrea Lopez. Rebecca Paulina Lopez. Saribel Lopez. Yair Alejandro Lopez. Carmen Alexandra Lopez Guzman. Natalie Montserrat Loredo. Jacqueline Lorenzo. Javier Eduardo Lozano. Rosa Lozano, salutatorian. Nayeli Noemi Lucio Ruiz. Bernardo Lugo Jr. Laura Martina Macías. Ricardo Daniel Madrigal in absentia. Melanie Maldonado. Mark Anthony Manrique. Araceli Elizabeth Marentes. José Julián Márquez. Carla Márquez. Aarón Martínez. Brianna Ray Martínez. Christian Martínez. Daniela Martínez. Diego Armando Martínez. Dulce María Martínez. Felipe Jesús Martínez. Gerardo Martínez. Giselle Marie Martínez. Gracie Alicia Nicole Martínez in absentia. Jonathan Adrián Martínez. Jonathan Javier Martínez. Laisha Martínez. Osiel Martínez. Ricardo Andrés Martínez. Sofía Elizabeth Martínez. Wendy Martínez. Yuritsi Martínez in absentia. Jorge Alberto Martínez Peña. Silvia Fernanda Martínez Pérez. Tania Lisbeth Martínez Saldaña. Angela Mata. Alondra Matías Ortiz. Antonio Medina Jr. José Luis Medina Jr. Sara Abigail Menchu. Ashley Esmeralda Mendez. Gabriela Mendez. Natalie Vanessa Mendez. Pilar Montserrat Mendez. Gabriel Mendez Jr. Josué Mendiola. Alana Yurixi Mendoza. Brianna Lynette Mendoza. Brianna Nicole Mendoza. David Adrian Mendoza. Edwin Abel Mendoza. Roxana Guadalupe Mendoza. Esmeralda Mendoza Cedillo. Mario Alberto Mendoza Flores. Nahum Meneses. Carlos Armando Molina. Kathleen Leonor Molina. Laura Karina Molina. Vianey Giselle Molina. Luis Enrique Moncayo. Valeria Montalvo Infiesta. Leslie Jacqueline Montemayor. Jesús Misael Montes. Andrew Monzon. Jason Mora. Edgar Morales. Jesús Hilario Morales. Ana Cristina Moreno.
Brian Scott Mota. Jesús Mateo Muñoz, in absentia. David Elias Murillo. Juan Francisco Nieto. Ángeles Noriega Martínez. Alejandro Obregón. Kimberly Odabachan. Brando Antonio Ojeda. Jesús Martín Ojeda. Uvia Isabel Olivo. Juan Eduardo Ontiveros Espinosa. Isaac Ornelas. Christian Yair Orozco. Juan Miguel Ortega. Sergio Emanuel Ortega, en absencia. Orlando Ortiz. Lisbeth Jacqueline Pacheco. Amanda Marie Palacios. Brianna Lee Palacios. Kimberly Jacqueline Palomares. Jasmine Joanna Palomo. Zachary Taylor Palomo. Arthur Brian Partida. Jocelyn Itzel Patiño. Mary Jane Ann Pedraza. Sergio Arián Pedraza. Selma Peña. Jaime Itzel Pérez. Daniel Pérez. David Pérez. Evelyn Denise Pérez. Myra Pérez. Wendy Natalie Pérez. Jimena Esther Pérez. Noralva Guadalupe Pérez Campos, en absencia. Catherine Pérez Gómez. Jonathan Fermín Pérez Ibarra. Melissa Alexandra Piña. Jocelyn Pineda López. Amy Jocelyn Marmolejo. Anaí Prado. Kimberly Marianne Quintanilla. Brad Anthony Ramirez. Jasmine Niseth Ramirez. Karina Ramirez. Christopher Liam Ramirez. Miklo Alfredo Ramirez. Stacy Nicole Ramirez. Jose Guadalupe Ramirez. Rogelio Ramirez. Abigail Ingrid Ramos. David Axel Ramos. Mayreen Ramos. Esteban Guadalupe Ramos. Jesús Rangel. Jorge Alberto Rangel, Jr. Caitlin Alicia Rendon. Robert Yair Renteria. Evelyn Desiree Reyero Acosta. Luis Ángel Reyero Acosta. Alberto Manuel Reyes. Gladys Alondra Reyes. Ramiro Reyes. Valeria Reyes. Yael Isaías Reyes. Alexander Reina. Isaura Reina in absentia. Francisco Javier Rico. Viviana Rico. Hugo Enrique Ríos. José Antonio Ríos en absencia. Kaylen Ríos. Perla Ruby Ríos. Romina Ríos en absencia. Ángel Ociel Ríos Landa. Bridget Rivera. Daniela Rivera. Iris Betsabe Rivera Bujanda. Ociel Robledo. Damien Robles. Christian Joel Robles Carranco. Luis Fernando Robulloso. Andy Roberto Rodríguez. Aaron Rodríguez en absencia. Carlos Arrón Rodríguez. Eric Iván Rodríguez. Clarisa Yamil Rodríguez. Rosa Juana Rodríguez. Roxana Ruby Rodríguez. Ruby Yamilet Rodríguez. Jesús Manuel Rodríguez Abundez, absencia. Tammy Rodríguez Aguiar. Catherine Inet Rodriguez Torres. Elian Rojo Jr. Melanie Mariela Romero. Jonathan Regulo Romulo. Carla Judith Roque. Jose Ángel Rosales Jr. Brian Antonio Rees. Carlos Emilio Rees. John Anthony Rees. Joseph Antonio Rees. Linda Estrella Rees. Naomi Sada. Stephanie Salas. César Iván Salas Ledesma. Ángel Enrique Salazar. Clarisa Salazar. Elur Salazar. Emerald Elaine Salazar. José Joaquín Salazar. Ramón Guadalupe Salazar Jr. Raúl Salazar. Josué Saldivar. Valerie Grace Salinas. Arleth Saraí Samaniego Lozano. Alejandro Sánchez. Brian Alexis Sanchez. JC Sanchez. Kevin Sanchez. Keandra Lee Sanchez. Noeli Elisena Sanchez. Oscar Sandoval Jr. Tomás Sandoval Jr. Alejandra Sannerman. Ruben Eduardo Santos. Jenny Michelle Saucedo in absentia. Karen Saucedo. Carla Alejandra Saucedo Rodríguez. Cristina Janet Saucedo Rodriguez. Jesús Segovia. Moisha Serna. Elisandra Marie Silva. Johnny Andrew Solis Jr. Jonathan Joseph Sonier Rees. Gael Andrés Sotelo. Rolando Suárez. Ana Guadalupe Tapia Valdés. Max Tomás Teo. Alexia Daley Torres. Cristian Jesús Torres. Ilur Javier Torres. Esther Patricia Torres. Jacqueline Yahaira Torres. Melanie Torres. Melissa Inocencia Torres. Alexis Ezequiel Torres Castañeda. Valeria Nicole Torres Juárez. Alexis Guadalupe Torres Pavón. Alexia Irene Torres Posadas. Marta Alicia Toscano Rubalcaba. Ashley Elizabeth Tovar Rodríguez. Catherine Isabela Trejo. Gabriela Treviño. José Fernando Treviño Jr. Brian Uresti. Luis Ernesto Uribe. Jesús Analí Valadez. José Aurelio Valdés. Joseph Alexander Valdés. Jasmine Nicole Valdivia. Rose Vallejo. Esme Alisa Valls. Karen Sujei Vaquera. Marcus Benjamin Vara. Mariana Yasmin Varela. Ana Julisa Vázquez. Gabriela Lisset Vázquez. Cassandra Giselle Vázquez. Arturo Vázquez Jr. Raúl Vázquez Jr. Clarisa Denise Vega. Victoria Lynn Vega. Amanda Vela. Cindy Fabiola Velez Quintero. Luis Orlando Vera. Michael Angelo Vieira Jr. Jorge Villalobos. Karen Aurora Villalobos. Andrea Villanueva. Kayla Cassandra Villanueva. Odysseus Villanueva. Jasmine Eileen Villarreal. James Simon Villarreal II. Deandra Danae Wiggins. Angie Natalie Yanis. Rebecca Samaripa. Jean Zamora. Montserrat Zapo Ramirez in absentia. Janeth Montserrat Zavala. And Mora del Carmen Zavala.
Yep. Let's hear it for the mighty class of 2021. I ask in closing this beautiful ceremony, before we leave, I do want to make this announcement. We encourage every single person that is 12 and older to please go out and get their COVID vaccine. We need you back in school. We want you back here, and we want you safe. There are so many places that you can get your vaccine. Please take your students to go get vaccinated. That is a message from LISD. We want you to be safe, and we want to make sure that your families are safe. Graduates, please stand. So for the final time, before we dismiss, I want you to please look at your line marshals because they will tell you which way to go. The first half will exit this way, the back half will exit over there. So look for your line marshals because we will exit in a very orderly manner. And as we stand together, and for the last time, as graduates, listen to our fight song, never forget who you are and where you came from. You are Martin High School, where once a tiger, always a tiger. Line marshals, good night. God bless you. Be safe. And never forget where you. Thank you.